first card is Two of Fire. Two is balance. Fire is passion, power, determination. But you have the inspiration. Now it's time to take action. The only way you can take action is when you get off the beaten path to go find new ways to grow your soul. That means you have decisions to make. The only way to move forward is to go to your inner well of stillness. This is just the way it is. It's not rocket science, but a lot of people avoid it. They avoid feeling, they avoid going deep because they don't want to see, or they don't want to see what's there. They don't want to unmask the truth that they are hiding from. They don't want to shine the light on the issue, and consequently they stay stuck. But when you're inspired, you will find ways to take action. And this is what it's all about, beautiful souls. This is what Two of Fire is telling you. Alright? So you're balancing now. Think of this as a balance beam in gymnastics. But it's really a dual path, and you gotta go somewhere. You gotta step off that path. Alright? To go find what you need to move forward. The orange in the background is all about creativity. Interestingly enough, Two is all about balance. So how are you going to maintain that balance? You gotta go inside to your inner well of stillness, as I call it. The next card is Five of Fire. Five of Fire. Five is change, and well, I don't think I need to repeat what fire is. This is energy and action. You're on fire. This is great. The situation is complex. Yes, there's a lot of competition, but you know something? You gotta embrace the storm and work with it. That's just the way it is. You have to stand still. You have to listen. You don't have to do what anyone says. Your competitors, whether it's in your office, in an office environment, and with you as the worker bee, so to speak, or elsewhere, listen, 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 and then decide for yourself. You have the insight, heed your intuition. Remember, a smile is not always a smile. I say that because of the purple smile on the card, which means that you need to heed your intuition all the way. You will always do best if you are open and adaptable. This is what this is telling you. To get there, guidance, inner guidance. Listen, the only person you can trust is your intuition. It will never steer you wrong. Stop hiding from it. Stop dumbing down. Heed your intuition, whether you call it gut instinct or anything else, that's just the way it is. Alright? If you want change in your life, take action. Take action. Alright, now the next card is Seven of Fire. Yeah, 3 fire cards. And these, I don't know why this is doing this. This is fluctuating, but it looks fine now. 7 of Fire. 7 is a very spiritual number. 7 is also my lucky number. 7 is telling you already, again, go into your inner well of stillness. Follow the path of your intuition. See where my finger is resting? Notice the purple. I call it a purple highway. Jump on and follow it. Your intuition will never steer you wrong. Again, this card is talking about challenges, competition, but let's stick to challenges for a moment. Listen clearly. A challenge is something that you can work with. As soon as you consider something a challenge, your brain starts working to come up with solutions. However, when you believe that something is a problem, that immediately gets you stuck. And I don't know what's going on here. This is odd. It's the energy. It's the energy. 2023 is absolutely fantastic and powerful. What was I saying? Challenges, problems. Be careful of your language. Your brain is listening. You are listening all the time. Stop blocking yourself. Start paying attention to the words that you use when you speak to yourself, when you speak about yourself, and when you speak to others about your issues, even if the others aren't aware you're talking about yourself. You are listening all the time, and guess what that is? What's the thing they call it? Positive, affirmations. You're using negative affirmations on yourself. Don't do that. Be careful of the words you use. Now, the card is also talking about success. And it's saying that you tend to feel down after success, after achieving success. Why is that? I'll tell you why. It's because that success is illusory. You want to go on and immediately to the next. What does that say? That says that the successes that you are achieving are not linked to your purpose or your life mission, basically what you're passionate about. Pay attention to this as well. I mean, we all do this in our younger years, although I heard Gary V talking, and he was absolutely right when he was encouraging, qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là? The electricity is fluctuating, and okay, I thought I'd lost you all for a minute. The electricity is fluctuating where I have my laptop plugged in, so I will have to find another solution. In the meantime, beautiful souls, I was talking about Gary V, who I hadn't heard of, but people used to talk about him a lot. He was exhorting, encouraging young people to just get out and do what they like, do what they love, do what calls to them, do what they are passionate about. Go travel. I totally agree with that. How are you going to find yourself? How are you going to know what you really, really love if you don't get out there and try new things and try different things, try the things that are calling to you? It's just not possible. And I agree with him when he said that how will you know if you're not good at it or if you're lousy at it if you don't do it? It's better to do it in your early years, right out of school. Go travel, go backpack, whatever it is. It's like with my, my sister's son, whatever that is. I told them to teach him, ensure that from 3 years old that he learned Chinese. And because he's a brilliant child, and I mean he's in one of those classes for brilliant students, he has to get out in the world and find what he's passionate about. He has to get out and explore and discover himself. This is what it's all about. When you get to our age, because you haven't done those things, you don't really know what you like, you don't know what you love, you don't know what you're good at. And then you end up fucked up of shit creek. Change this. This is why I believe there's this thing called midlife crisis. But anyway, moving right along, because this thing is fluctuating again. Never mind. So, I stayed rather long on 7 of fire. Hold your grounder. Breathe and persevere with courage. You know what you want. You know what you're about. You know what you want to do. You know what's behind the ideas that you are proposing or the next step that you want to take. Be respectful. Listen to your collaborators. Stand your ground when you're really, really sure of your ideas and just go to it. 7 is the number for spirit. Go inside. You will know, you will hear what is truth for you. Next card is Sea Goddess. The Sea Goddess is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. The Sea Goddess is a seer, a visionary. The Sea Goddess's actions and dreams are in unison and nourish each other. I just read that directly from the book. That is so on point. Her loving intelligence shows others their own path to becoming successful, happy, and spiritually vital. It is time, beautiful souls, to celebrate your spontaneous femininity. That goes for the men as well, because the femininity we are talking about is the divine feminine that both sexes have within them. This is a time when you need to maintain healthy boundaries. You see this 2023? This is a time when you have to say, yes, no. You draw the line. Leave the shit with the shithounds. That's it. If you are sharing a roof with other people who do not support you, draw the lines hard. No. That's it. Don't get defensive. Don't explain. Fuck off is what it's all about in any way that you want to say it. This 2023 is the year to discover yourself and to get rid of the garbage in your life and to tap into deeper insight from what has gone before in the last year and 2 years. Believe me when I say the last 18 months have been the shittiest I have ever lived. I never thought I would say that, but that is what I'm talking about. So beautiful souls, you got the dragons. Alright, you are highly intuitive, you are an empath. You are a true force of nature, that's us. Be the beautiful nurturing soul, the nurturing being that you are, as you hold space for everyone. That's also talking about yours truly. And yet at the same time, I cannot emphasize enough that it is essential that you draw boundaries. That way you protect your energy and you establish the respect that you know you deserve. It is irrelevant, I repeat, it is irrelevant what other people think. Other people's opinions are not important. Heed me on that. Okay. Second to last card is, and you know something? Something came up as well with that card, which was If necessary, create a new project for yourself. Start something new. Fire yourself up. This is the year to fulfill dreams, to make them into reality. Something isn't working, you know you've done your best, you can't go any further, drop it, fuck it. Go on and create something new for yourself that inspires you, that you are passionate about. All right. The next card is Wind Shaman. Wind Shaman. This is a card. Wind Shaman. This is a card that's telling you that let me start over. You are the teacher. Wind Shaman is the teacher. Wind Shaman is the teacher. And the Wind Shaman, oh, let me hold the card properly so that you can see it clearly. Right, okay. Yeah, the electricity is fluctuating in the socket. And I'll have to do something about that. The Wind Shaman is a teacher. It is time that the Wind Shaman takes his place or her place on top of the mountains to dispense wisdom and knowledge that he or she has gained over the ages, that he or she came here to share with you. The Wind Shaman is someone who can put aside their emotions easily and remain objective in order to share with you the knowledge, the information, the wisdom, whatever it is that you need to know. Why? I mean, a picture says 1,000 words, and this card says it all. With the seekers at the bottom and the Wind Shaman is greeting them at the bottom, it's time for the teacher to take his or her place on top of the mountain. Solid rock. Some last thing I was going to say about the Wind Shaman, and that was, yes, because the Wind Shaman is a teacher, the Wind Shaman is also a seer. And the seer sees the truth in all things. You don't always have to agree, beautiful souls. That's just the way it is. I should know, I'm a seer. Last card in the deck is a beauty. The last card in the vibe of the week is the star, number 17. And number 17, I'm going to read it directly from the card before I say anything more. Glory, joy. The greatest expression of your soul. An awakening is taking place. The sweet optimism of birdsong. You know how we hear this wonderful squeaks, squawks, whistles of the different types of birds in spring? That's what it's about. Energized and feeling alive. That is the card in the last card in the vibe of the week, and it is a beauty. It is also a major arcana card. This card is telling you that self-healing is occurring. A bright future is on the horizon. Chance favors the prepared mind. You are a star. And when we talk about chance, let me repeat what I say very often. Chance, luck, whatever you want to call it, does not exist. Chance or luck? Oh, what's that? The screen just froze. I'm going to continue talking. Yeah, the screen just froze. Chance or luck, whatever word you have for it, is simply the result of preparation meeting opportunity. 1 plus 1 will always be 2. You want to work with chance? People will always tell you that you are lucky when good things happen to you. They don't know how long you have been working in the trenches. They have no idea of the work that you have put in and the preparations that you have made by the work that you have been doing all along and the challenges that you have been overcoming systematically. Even when they knocked you on your ass, you still got up. So when the windfall occurs, because people don't see what happened behind the scenes, they say, oh, you're so lucky, but you know to yourself, that is not luck. You worked your ass off to get here. Enjoy it. Pat yourself on the back. Hug yourself. Jump up and down and everything else. Celebrate. You deserve it. A bright future is on the horizon. And this is what this glorious card is telling you today. And there ends the vibe of the week, beautiful souls. Until next time. Oh, noon Eastern for Speaker for Dragon session, beautiful souls. Ciao.